Hey guys, so I'm in a completely different room right now. We got basically evacuated out of our room. We've gone from the 8th floor to the 1st floor because on Friday I found a bed bug on my bed. And they didn't tell us it was a bed bug until Sunday, and they couldn't do anything about it until today, so we had to be out of our room, and they gave us like this heater thing that where we had to like put our stuff in there. We could put some of our stuff in there, and it got to like 120 degrees, and then like we would leave it in there for like 5 minutes, and basically be decontaminated, because if there was any like bed bugs or anything or like eggs, then they'd be fried and dead, so they wouldn't be able to do anything. So we had to do that with anything that we were going to bring down here, anything that couldn't handle being in the heat, so like a candle, canned goods, anything that was in our fridge. They gave us a fridge down here, so which was nice. So anything that we had in the fridge, we could just move to this one. So there was that, and then once we were done with that, they also gave us bags to like wash our clothes in. It's like these special bags that dissolved when you washed them, and you're supposed to like wash it with like hot water and then high heat in the dryer, and then it's basically decontaminating the clothes that are in there. So that's what we did. We grabbed whatever we were gonna need for the next few days, and then I had to grab whatever I needed for when I go off for Thanksgiving break. Same thing with my other roommate, because only 2 of us are going off for Thanksgiving. One of our roommates is staying on campus, so she's gonna be in this room while we're gone after Wednesday. So right now they're basically frying our room. They're getting our room up to like 140 degrees, and they're basically having it running for multiple days to make sure it gets the entire room. So they've got our room sealed off. We can still go into like the bathroom that we share with our suite mates, because there hasn't been anything from them that they've gotten anything, and we've told them to like keep an eye out for stuff, and they haven't had anything. They haven't had any bites or anything. It helped that I actually found one of the bugs. Like, it was crawling on my bed, so I picked it up with a pair of tweezers and we put it in a Ziploc, and we took it down to the front desk, and then they picked it up today, because Friday we had taken it down to the front desk and they had told us it was a baby cockroach. So we're like, okay. And then my friend texted me on Sunday, and she's a desk worker for our building, and she said that she had gotten texted by another desk worker for this building saying that they had later Googled it and said that they think it's a bed bug. And so we're like, oh crap. So we were like sending out maintenance requests and everything, and then maintenance came at 8 a.m. this morning. They picked it up to go look at it. And then by 11, we were talking with the the dorm manager, the woman that like runs the whole building kind of thing. We were talking to her by 11, and she was giving us instructions on how to use the heater, how to use what to do with the bags that they were giving us, and just like anything, like, you know, informing us of like what exactly we need to bring down to this room, and like just to be careful, because like we had to make sure that anytime we left our room we were in decontaminated clothes. So, and like we had stuff that we were still decontaminating, so it was like a maze trying to get around, and like we had to make sure that like whatever we already decontaminated wasn't gonna hit anything that was contaminated, because we didn't want to risk anything. And so we got that done, which was good. And so we're down here now. So they started that today, and then we think we caught it early. I've only got a bite like on my foot. It's this red little dot. If you can, there it is. There we go. This little thing is a bed bug bite. As because I did like a lot of research after like they said that they think it was a bed bug, so like we started looking everything up. Found out that from the research that I did that it wasn't an adult. The one that we found was not an adult. So I guess that was a good thing. It was like right before it was supposed to be an adult. It was in that stage. Yeah, so we made sure we got that done. They're saying it's probably not, the room's probably not going to be ready to move back into until Wednesday night or sometime Wednesday night at the earliest, and sometime Thursday, maybe Friday at the latest. It all depends on like how fast the room cools back down. Hey, just making a YouTube video. But yeah, so that was craziness. Can't think of anything else that happened other than that. Right now it's just me and one other roommate, because the other one, she decided to stay off campus for while we're in here. And she's going off anyway for Thanksgiving, so she's not spending the night in the dorms. She'll check back in the morning, but she's just not spending the nights in the dorms because she didn't want to spend the night in here and stuff. But yeah, but even maintenance and the dorm manager, she was telling us that they think that we caught it early because we only found the one, and I've only had the one bite on me, so we haven't found any others. We haven't found any like blood trails on our, we didn't find, within the 2 days after we found the one, we didn't find any blood trails. I didn't get any more bites. My roommates, well, what we found out is that even if there are bed bugs, sometimes people don't have a reaction to the anticoagulant that the bed bugs inject with their bite. Some people have reaction to it. I obviously had a reaction to it. It's causing a welt, and it's really, really itchy. It's like a mosquito bite, kind of itchy, but it's not a mosquito bite, just because of how like it's reacting to, like, if I were to itch it, I don't. If it gets itchy, then like I just kind of lightly rub it against my other foot, not to the point where it's gonna hurt. Like, I'm not like using my nails on it or anything. And like, other than people having a reaction to it, people can also not have a reaction to it, or it can take a couple days for a reaction to occur. So my roommates may just not have had reactions to it, and I may just be the only one that was having a reaction to it. So, or I may have just been the only one that got bit. We don't know where it came from. I haven't been in contact with anybody that has had them. The closest one to any of us that have had them before is the roommate that's with me. She had suite mates that had them. She has a friend that had them. So far I've only heard of like one other instance this semester of someone else having bed bugs, and it was in the guys' dorm. They had bed bugs. So, but I haven't heard any. Even when I go over to like other people's rooms, like I haven't set anything down in those rooms. So don't know how. And anybody that's been in my room that's been my friend, I've only had one friend in my room so far. No. So far this semester, like lately, I've had one person in my room and she was just dropping off my stage, and she was dropping off notes for me because I was checked in the day that we had to pick up our stages for stagecraft. But she didn't set anything down. The only thing that we had was my stage, and I like completely demolished that thing as soon as I could because I hated that thing. But yeah. And then there's just been other stuff that's just been stressing me out. And I will talk about that in a different video. Because some information has come to my attention. And I'm not happy about it. I really want to hit somebody because of it. So, there's that. I can't think of anything else. Back to classes tomorrow. We can still go to classes and stuff. We're just in a different dorm room. That's it. It's like the biggest thing. We're on first floor. We don't have to rush out of the room. Why is my phone being so glitchy right now? That was so weird. Okay, well, good night, guys.